Hi guys, my name is Harish. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to work with storage space management. Actually, in this exercise, we are going to work with space guarantees, file reservations, deduplications, and quotas. In this module, we get 6 objectives, and they are, just wait, I'm going to show you. These are the 6 objectives which I'm going to explain in this module in this demonstration. And explore volume space consumption is the first task. The second task is explore file space consumption. The third task is configure deduplication for volume. And the fourth task, create and manage quotas. Fifth, generate a quota report. And sixth, modify the etc quotas, file and implement quota changes. And I'm going to tell you about the task 1, which is in this task, create a fully provisioned volume and a thin provisioned volume, basically to compare the results of writing the volumes, which to determine where the space from the containing aggregate and volume is used. From the NETApp on-command system manager, create a 32-bit RAID and aggregate and name it as HDR3 that contains either 2 or 3 disks. After creating the HDR3 by entering the command in PuTTY, you know how much space is available. After that, create a fully provisioned 30 MB volume for HDR3. Name it as full vol. While creating the volumes, ensure thin provision is unchecked. After that, verify that the volume is properly exported to your Linux client. After creating fully provisioned volume, now create a thin provisioned volume 30 MB in HDR3. Then this volume makes your time sure that this thin provision is selected. After that, verify the volume is exported. We have to open telnet by using PuTTY to reassign the Unix client using the IP address. After that, verify that the client uses the exported volumes by using the command line. When you finish this one, mount the full vol and then thin vol by using the following commands. After that, check that there is some available space and the snapshot reserve is full vol and there is a thin vol. Now we are moving to task 2, which is explore file space consumptions, and I'm gonna show you. Actually, in this task, we have to create a 30 MB volume in HDR that reserves space for like fits and name it as file vol. Create this file by using command line interface, which is CLI, which I use PuTTY, and then check the available space and reserve space in file vol after creating the file vol. Then afterward, mount that file vol by using Unix. Once you finish this mounting, then you create a fully provisioned 10 MB file in file vol, name it as full file. By using the commands, then analyze the available space and snapshot reserve in HDR3 and file vol. Then create a spare 10 MB file called spare file in file vol by using the command. After that, analyze the same space and reserves in HDR3 and file vol. Now we are moving to task 3, which is configure deduplication for a volume. Basically, in this task, we have to license the deduplication service on your storage system, and you have to add your license, and you can see your license. Then turn on the deduplication service on NAS volume. And you can see you can turn on by using this command, which you can type in PuTTY, and check the status of the deduplication service on NAS vault. And you can see the third command, which you have to type in PuTTY, and then fourth command, which is configuration of the deduplication service on NAS volume to run on the flexible volume when the percentage of fingerprints in change log reaches the default threshold above 20%. And you can see that you can type this command, and then we have to start the deduplication process by giving this command, the PuTTY. It asks whether to start, whether give yes or no. Then you have to type Y. Definitely it's yes. Then in this environment, you might not have a lot of duplicate data on NAS volume. You have to copy several deduplicate files in this exercise. Wait a minute, we have to check the space savings by giving the last command. Then now we have to go to we are moving to task 4, which is create and manage quotas. And in this task, I'm just going to just cancel this checker and then double click on your storage IP address, storage controller IP address. Then you have to wait. Yes, we have entered. Then you can see the storage queue trees. Yes, and then you have to create. Yeah, then you have to create, and you have to give your NAS types name. And I've already created, so there is no need for me to do that again. You can see, just I've created, and just you can just by giving this command, you can then move up to storage and share. Yes, and definitely you can see some shares. This is this is not the default one which I have created, actually, you know that. And then you have to type these commands in putty rd file etc quotas, and we have to check the quota status and whether it is exceeded or not, and we have to again type this command in this putty. Basically in the task file, we have to see we have to check the quota report, and for the quota report you have to move from this is the quota create wizard, and you know I've already created the quota, so there is no space for me to do that, and I'm just giving you can from browse here, and you can go Azure one, and then you can see that the NAS volumes. Yes, right, and then you have to click OK, and then it comes in this way, and just click next, and you can set some of the hard limits, and by you have to give limits of like MBs and KBs, and this must be about around 2K, and this must be around 1K. So then after you can give next, and the wizard just finishes, and then you have to give putty command like quota status. Then yes, and then it says they are all off. Then you can check like rd file, the command which I've told earlier. Yes, then you can see the quotas, actually the rd file quotas which I've shown you, and you have to map now using your for mapping. We have to go to computer, and then you can map a network drive, and then you can select any drive later, and the folder must be you have to give you can see that it is a network it's trying to attempt. I actually done this, but it takes some time. Actually I've created this network mapper, but it is hidden, so I will show you later. Then the next task is modify etc quotas. Then this simple matter, as we have to go to share and all. Yes, then we have to see that they have to see the quota report, status of the volume, and user defined quotas, and then you have to select NAS volume, and you have to click edit limits, and then you can see space limit, right? Then after the space limit you have to select 16, 15, or maybe, and then save close, and then you can see, but you have to check whether it is done or not. So better we have to resize it using yes, in this one you can see just NAS volume, then you can refresh first of all, then resize, then it comes to the size limit which we have given. Then you can see we have completed all the tasks. Thanks for watching, and definitely give your comments on this video. I hope these are all good comments, and just give me any hints or any improvements which I have to do. Thanks.